Hey guys, it's Gavin Mountford here, founder of W Business Productivity and gavinmountford.com. Now I'm just doing this video in response to this post here, which was, I posted this earlier and it said, I'm doing my first 10-minute session on Facebook for the day. Have my timer running, get in, do the work and get out. And that's what I do on Facebook. I go in, I do what I need to do and I get out. Because wouldn't you agree, Facebook is a time-sucking vampire completely. If you open it up first thing in the morning, you're sucked in. It takes you off in multiple different directions. It's just like your email inbox. And the big challenge is Facebook is literally an addiction for most people, because it doesn't matter if it's the middle of the night. If you wake up, it's like, oh, I want to just check my Facebook, see who's replied. First thing in the morning, maybe you've got it on your phone. Maybe you go to the bathroom and sitting on the toilet checking your phone. I've talked to many people who do that, and I used to do it myself as well. Maybe not the bathroom bit, but maybe I did. But it's true, isn't it? Everybody just is like, because there's so much going on Facebook. It's kind of like a party environment. If you're not there, you feel like you're missing out. But also for business, you want to take your conversation there. You want to converse with people. You want to check in, but you don't want it to rule your life, because I'm guessing that you've got other things that you need to do as well. Is that right? Probably. Most people do, and Facebook gets in the way. So what do I do, and what's the solution to this to stop you basically wasting so much time on Facebook? And what I do is something called time boxing and chunking. And effectively, chunking is when you take a group of tasks, you put it all together and you do them one after another. So basically with telephone calls, rather than having multiple calls each day, you would just go, okay, screen my calls, I'll write my calls down, and bang, 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 I'll do them all in a small block of time, maybe a 30-minute or an hour period. And the same works with Facebook. So what I do is I've got a little routine that I go through each time I log into Facebook. Now, I need to go into Facebook quite regularly because, as I say, my business is built partially using Facebook. So I need to go through, I need to make sure I do the tasks, but I need to be in the conversation as well. But I've got so much other things to do too. So I create this little routine of things that I do. It's almost like a checklist that when I go into Facebook, I get them done. I go through the list. I go and let me just share that list with you, which I've got right here. I check and reply to my notifications. I reply to my messages on Facebook. I'll go into my tribe list, and I work with a group of people where we comment and share each other's content, and I'll do that. I go into the various groups that either I own myself or that I'm part of, and I'll reply to the latest threads. Update my status with pictures, stories, inspirational quotes, etc. And then I usually make friends with 5 people per day to continue to build my network. And that's my routine. So this is what I do. I've got a piece of software that I had developed a while ago specifically for this, because I know how easy it is to get distracted and be all over the place effectively with so many things to do. So this software allows me and many other people that have used it and many other people that will use it to focus on one thing, get it done and move on to the next. And this is what I've done here. This is a few things that I've got that I've done today. It doesn't really matter what they are, but on here on the left I've got my my kind of default timers here, and I've got a whole list of them. But I've got Monday routines, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're routines basically. So what I do is I'll go to my master list each day and I'll pull out the tasks I need to do for the day, and then I'll input them into the results machine software. So how does this apply to Facebook? Well, let me show you. Today is, what day is it today? It's Wednesday, so I'll go to my Wednesday routines. I'll see here, on Wednesday I need to do my process routine, which is processing my paperwork, my notes, and my email inbox. I'll do my Facebook routine, which has got some of the information that I do on my little checklist, and I'll do my syndication and comment routine. Now what I'll do, and you'll see I've already done it here, is at the start of the day, I'll go, right, what do I need to do today? It's Wednesday, so I need to do Wednesday's routines. These are things that have to be done every day. I'll also go to my master list and I'll pull off the outcomes that I need to achieve. That's a separate video completely. This is Facebook and this is routines. So I'll go, okay, Facebook routine. I want to spend 1 hour on Facebook today. So I'll move the timer, I'll go 60 minutes, I'll click the button, and you'll see the timer for Do Facebook Routine has appeared over here in this section. And you can see here it's already doing it. So let me just delete that timer for a second. So far I set an hour earlier. It's actually 3:38 now, so I've done very well to have only spent 11 minutes on Facebook today. So what I would do is I would come along, I would check what I need to do. I'll go, okay, right now I'm going to do my Facebook routine. No distractions, so I eliminate everything else. I put the phone on silent. And my Facebook routine is actually a low activity, a low leverage activity, meaning I tend to do it at the end of a big project, at the end of a big task, or I don't do it when my brain is fully active and ready to work. I do it with a low energy period where I don't really need my brain much. So I'll start the timer. Timer starts counting down, and it'll tell me when it gets to 0. But right now I just want to do, let's say I wanted to do 15 minutes, so I want to stop it when it gets to 35 minutes. So I'll go into Facebook, I'll go through the routine that I just talked about, and then I'll come back over to the results machine and I'll pause. Let me just open that again. Clicking on the wrong button. Then I'll pause the timer. What you could do if you wanted to actually just do 15 minutes, say, okay, I'm just going to do 15 minutes. Here we go. And you start the timer. That counts down from 15 to 0. At the end of that time, and let me just delete that and do that for 5 minutes. At the end of the time, you'll hear a little beep, but it'll basically notify you to say the time has come to an end. Get out of Facebook, effectively. So you do your tasks within that time box or that window. It means that you're pressurized, you've got to get it done, you've got to get out of Facebook so you can move on to do the most important things that you need to do. So that's how I use the Results Machine software, which is a piece of software I created. You can get it, I'll leave a link close to this. But that's how I manage Facebook. I usually do 4 15-minute chunks per day. I go in, I do my work, and I get out. Sometimes later at night, once I've done everything that I need to do for the day, I will then spend a little bit more time on there, kind of wrap things up. But it means that I'm not constantly pulled to be in Facebook and pulling me away from doing all the things that I should be doing. So if this has helped you, if you've got any valuable ideas, any tips, any tricks that could help me make my routines better, or even people that watch this video, please leave a comment below. Also, what you could also do is share this video with somebody who struggles with Facebook, struggles with information overload, because it's a battle, isn't it? We're completely battling against all this stuff that's coming into us, that's pulling us away from all the things that we should be doing. So this is Gavin Mountford here, founder of W Business Productivity and GavinMountford.com. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.